dolls! Welcome to the Dollhouse. The vibe of my apartment is very old Hollywood, shabby chic meets Barbie. Almost everything in my home is either vintage or vintage reworked, like custom made. This is a vintage sofa that I found, and before it was this like pink bows and roses pattern. It was like a different fabric and I reupholstered it, and a lot of the pieces in here are kind of the same way. This hutch is probably the most unique thing that I own. It's vintage from the 80s, it's a mirrored hutch, and the coolest thing about it is that it lights up. And I instantly was like, this is a perfect disco candy champagne bar for the living room. I definitely source from estate sales and online. I love just like going into, older homes that they have the original character, and just I even get inspired that way, just seeing wallpaper in older homes and finding furniture. I actually was trying to find a method to wallpaper my apartment for a few months, but I wasn't finding any patterns that I really loved for the peel and stick options. So I actually found a gal, Amal Iqbal, and she had like a reel and a post on Instagram of this amazing method of how to do renter-friendly wallpaper. I love to complement my outfits and my style with my home and like my furniture. I find it so fun to kind of be like a little doll and like play dress up in your home and match with your furniture and complement fabric and patterns with each other. One of my favorite things that someone's ever said, wow, this is like an attraction. Because that's how I felt when I first fell in love with the space and walked into it. I had this like Disneyland feeling of like when you're a little kid and your eyes just get big and wide and you're like, oh my gosh, like it feels like I'm in my own little world of imagination. This is kind of just the beginning. It's definitely the blueprint of how I see my brand evolving. It would be such a dream one day to kind of make like a B&B dollhouse for more people to be able to experience what it's like to sleep in the dollhouse or to, have tea parties. I feel like I'm always like getting ideas and it never ends, and I would love to continue to kind of evolve.